Welcome back, Driven to Compete channel here. Well, it's a Monday. I wanted to make this video on Valentine's Day, but the garage wasn't open at the time. So here's a story. Last spring we did a Driven to Compete track day, and my cousin had a couple of his buddies come over. And, you know, my cousin tends to talk a lot of shit. He was talking a lot of shit on their behalf. Apparently, he was talking a lot of shit to them on my behalf. And when I met him, I started to write in on him. I thought we were all going to be good friends, and apparently I've hurt some feelings. So this video, I thought it would be cute. It's the day after, it's Monday, so it's the very first work day the garage is open after Valentine's Day. And I'm going to bring him some Valentine's Day chocolates. And I'm going to film it. I've got a GoPro on here. I'm going to walk in, and hopefully the video doesn't end up with me getting hit or anything, but, you know, I'm going to try to bury the hatchet with these guys. Hey, they're Chevy guys, they're LS guys, and, you know, I bust everybody's chops about what they drive, but at the end of the day, we're all car people, and I don't care if you're driving a freaking Yugo with a big-ass turbo on it, or you're rocking a $100,000 ZR1 Corvette. I don't really care. At the end of the day, we're all car people. And, you know, I have the utmost respect for these guys. So I'm going to go in here and hopefully I can bury the hatchet. So, wish me luck. Is Brandon or Tyler here? Hey, how's it going? Are you Brandon or Tyler? You're Tyler? Yeah. I'm Tyler's cousin. Oh, Sean. Yeah. How you doing? Where's Brandon at?
Oh, he's down there. You just talked to him.
I got something for you guys. Yeah. I'm here to bury the hatchet, but I won't go through the speech twice. If he comes up, I'll give you guys the same speech, and we'll go from there.
Yeah, it's not looking good, but you know what? Here, run your mouth out.
All right, so here's the deal. Last spring, my cousin talked enough shit for you two on your behalf. So when I showed up the track, okay, and I'm sure he was talking shit on my behalf as well. But when I showed up the track, I thought we were all on the same page. So I was just immediately jumped on you guys. And at the end of the day, I got to tell you, that's not how I act. I just assumed that we were all friends, even though we hadn't met each other yet. So I'm here to bury the hatchet. I got you guys. I came on Friday because I wanted both of you to be my Valentines. And you weren't here, so this is for you. This one's really for you because I'm totally yours. Okay? And then this is because I want us all, right here, look at this. I want you guys, we all belong together. Okay? So at the end of the day,
where do you even find this?
The dollar store, man. But I would have paid much more than $1 or whatever they were because it's you guys. But I'm here. Share some with him. That dude needs love. Oh, yeah. He needs as much love as he can get.
He's gonna get the long one.
He hasn't anything long in a long time. No, I can tell you that.
No, he hasn't.
So in all honesty, though, seriously, you guys did me a solid on that box. Opened it up. I laughed. It'll be on a YouTube video at some point or another. I cracked up. And I said to Tyler, I said, how much shit did you talk on my behalf? I don't know what you're talking about. I was like, so I get the birthday party. He called me repeatedly. He was texting shit to me, and I was like, there's no way you were talking that much trash. And I was just cracking up. But I wanted to stop, and I wanted to just say thank you for the AMSOIL transmission fluid. Hopefully, you know, that'll do the trick. The guy told me if I didn't use that, he wouldn't warranty it. I don't.
Yeah,
so.
It's good stuff. Yeah, no, I would run in everything I have.
Yeah. And for the record, I have the utmost respect for. I mean, at the end of the day, I never worked on an LS. I bought my Mustang because, quite honestly, when I looked at the three major cars, Challenger just felt huge. Camaro was too small because I have kids. Mustang was the only one that was in the middle. Bought the Stang and instantly realized how fucking hard they are to work on. Those coyotes and everything's tight and it's shoved in there. And then my brother asked me to work on his 2010 Camaro, and we did a Pro Charger build. And I didn't do it like step by step showing everybody, but we did a couple videos I put on the channel showing all the work we did. And when I started working on that and I realized how easy they were, I said, and he was talking shit the whole build, and I said, don't piss me off that I sell my Mustang and go buy a Vet, because I will build a nasty, nasty Corvette in this garage. And he was like, at that point, he said to me, he goes, I know, because I told him, I said, I could turbo it. I could, you know, I could put cam, I can do heads, I could do anything. It's so easy to work on.
Yeah.
And so, you know, but yeah, at the end of the day, I don't know what I always said, but your car sounds phenomenal, and I want to ride in it at some point on video.
I was found driving, like, he's like, my cousin was up there. I'm like, oh, let's go do some black marks in front of his house.
Well, when he came up by the same day, I think it was, and laid him on in the Camaro he blew the rear end out.
Yeah.
So, you know, but
That was blown when he bought it.
Yeah, it was pretty much.
That was blown because that car was up at the strip.
yes.
Well, before, so he was driving it to my house. When I pulled up, they have it in my garage jacked up. I was like, what's going on? And he's like, this thing is making terrible noises. So he's like, what should I do? I was like, well, we're taking the trailer. So, like,
Yeah.
just take it.
Well,
He's like,
it
"Oh,
survived Tyler. It
Yeah.
survived a lot longer than I thought it would.
Yeah.
I mean, I thought he'd blow it, honestly, because it was puking oil like crazy.
Oh, yeah.
We had it on the lift, and he's like, I don't know where that's coming from. I was like, it's coming from, I think it's coming from your rear main. I can't tell. You know, it was coming down. And,
Yeah, I can't believe it took me that long either.
well, those guys that bought it, they had it down at the Brothers Pizza Meet week after week after week, and we're down there street racing, going up and down 83 with it, racing people, raising hell, tearing the hell out of it, and it still held together.
Yeah.
And I asked Tyler, and he said they never pulled the motor apart to fix the oil leak or
I had to
anything.
crack piston or something.
He said they were beating it hard, and it.
You remember Tim pressurized the crankcase that one time. Because he had a catch can on it, but the line, it came around and it was blowing a bunch of oil up on the firewall, like vapor oil, not like like an actual fluid. And he stopped by and he's like, what's going on? And I was like, well, this line. So I straightened the line out for him. So that's probably the time it broke, because he was out beating the snot out of it. And it was just blowing oil everywhere.
Yeah, it just had that. It was like kinked off.
Yeah, so the catch can, nothing would work.
Buddy.
What's up?
Brought you guys some Valentine's Day chocolates. Love chocolates. Trying to bury the hatchet, you know? Thanks to Tyler, that fucker. That's all right. I got some nails in my car. I'm going to throw in his driveway when I come past. No.
You're good at it almost every day.
It's my cousin. I love him, so it is what it is. But no, I just wanted to call. I just wanted to stop. Seriously, I was going to call, and I thought, no, I'll stop and just let you guys know there's no hard feelings. If I came off as a jerk at the beginning, it's only because I thought we were all on the same page. Tyler had me lined up. I got played. Nick and Jake, you're sitting there, you're standing there, you're like, yeah, you should have known better by now. But you know, I got played. But anyway.
Yeah,
That's why I walk around like, who the fuck is that guy? We're just talking shit.
When you guys are sitting there and I come past like boom, 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 boom as we're walking down through, and he's like, yeah, you pissed those guys off. And I was like, but you told me. And he's like, oh, maybe I was talking a little bit on their behalf. And I was like, a little bit?
A little bit.
And you know, the problem is he's a compulsive liar. I catch him in lies. Jake, I don't, did you think he even... I don't know if that dude has ever, like, truthfully told the truth in his life. I'm serious. Like, I catch him.
It's a rare occasion.
I catch him in lies all the time. Like, no. You told me he wanted $15K for that Corvette. Now you're telling me it was $20K. And then he's like, well, you know, it was now it's 25. I was like, oh my God. I don't know what to say. But you guys didn't.
The story has some turns.
Yeah. But you guys are awesome. I appreciate it. I just wanted to stop, bury the hatchet, tell you guys that I have the utmost respect, and I appreciate what you did for me on that price and everything on that oil.
If you need any words, let us know.
Yeah, we enjoyed writing everything on the bottles.
Yeah, at first, you know what the story was? At first, it was those guys. It was all them. I tried telling them that wasn't cool to do it. Then, after I opened the box up, he says I wrote on it. I was my idea, and I was like, really? That's how he gets you guys into trouble, because he turns it around all the
I
time.
just put that one meme in there.
Yeah, he printed it out. I wrote most of this.
He cracks me up.
Yeah, I just started writing it on the bottom. So the one was on the bottom. I forget what I wrote. So I wrote something on the bottom, and then flipped it over, and he's like, what if he doesn't see that? I'm like, you're right. What if he doesn't see it? And then we started just tagging all the bottles.
Oh, yeah, that was funny when I opened it up. Yeah, that'll be in the transmission video. I got to get my ass moving. I got the clutch. I finally got McLeod to tell me what the torque specs were, and he says to me, he goes, well, they're only one-use only bolts for the clutch flywheel from Ford. I said, are you serious? Yeah, well, we can sell you. I was like, you know what? Somebody had those out before because they had Loctite on them, and you could tell they were manipulated. I was like, you know what? I'm going to take my chance on it. He's like, are you sure? I can sell you new hardware. And I was like, no, I'm fine, thank you. And so I need to do a little bit of research, but I think they're probably okay to reuse. But he's trying to tell me there's one-time only use from Ford. I don't know if I buy into that, but I got to put the torque that down and then put the clutch in. Stopped. Now we're all friends.
Yeah. Oh yeah. I can't stand it. I don't know why you shoot him.
I love you too, Mr. Neighbor. Hey, I don't have my wallet on me. I owe you child support. I'll get you later. All right.
You're so wealthy.
Oh shit. Yeah, really.
I know.
That makes sense why the third one's a boy. Two girls and a boy.
I don't have the power to knock the balls off of it. Somebody.
All right, well, I'll let you guys get back to making money.
I'm going to eat my totally awesome.
I bet you can't fit that long one in your mouth.
Oh, you want to? Sorry, you want to your mouth?
Jake, hey, Jake, I know you can put that in your mouth. Come on.
I'll bite from the other end.
Oh, good.
I told him I was going to stop over. I was hoping he didn't. I was hoping Tyler didn't call and give you guys a heads up. He's like, I don't think they're going to be there on Friday. And I called and I called and I called and there's nobody answered. And I was like, well, they're not open.
Pretty hectic.
Yeah, Friday's usually so.
Friday was pretty hectic.
He said,
outside, we were
yeah. He said sometimes you guys take off. So on Fridays is what he told me.
No, that's a lie. That's a lie too. We're always here.
Yeah, we're
technically off today, but catching up on work. Well, this guy wants to take off on Fridays, but that's not gonna work out. That was
But you know, Tyler, you know, I remember that time. Did he ever tell you the story? He's like, hey, that was when he was going down to Reading to get her mattress and a bunch of shit. They were moving in together. He's come borrow your truck. I'm like, yeah, go ahead. So he takes it down to Reading. He calls me on the way back. He's gone for hours. He calls on the way back. He's screaming in the phone. He's like, I just ran a Boxster and walked it in your truck on the turnpike. He's like, this thing fucking runs. And I was like, oh my God. You know, like, and he calls me later and he's like, I just raced another car. I was like, oh my God. He's in my truck with a mattress strapped in the back and he's racing people on the turnpike. Like, what a freaking nut. I bet he races in a Snap-on truck.
I get right. Oh, sorry.
Yeah, well, he's still got a Civic, even if it doesn't have third gear.
It don't have third gear.
I think that's the gear that's bad in it. My buddy Jimmy sold him the trans, and Jimmy's a straight up solid dude. So Jimmy said to me, he said, when I pulled that tranny was fine. But Tyler said he can't get to go into third when you're hammering on it. But now it's to a point where he said he has to hold it in gear. But you know, Tyler, it doesn't take much. If there's a weak link, he's fine in it.
See how he shifts?
They should take his ass. He should be a test driver for one of the automakers. Like, here, take this and break it. And he come back in, you know, a day or two and be like, that shit's broke.
They're not even shipper
all right, I'll let you guys go. Seriously, right, good seeing you.
Yeah, thank you. Yeah, man.
All right, boys. You take. I will. Thank you. Yeah. Appreciate it.
Bottom line is, don't believe what Rudy says.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's never anything personal.
We'll see ya.
All right, so there you have it. Shot that video. I'll do some editing because, you know, it doesn't need to be 20 minutes long. But at the end of the day, I'm man enough to go in and apologize. I thought it was funny to take them chocolates. I think they enjoyed it. You know, all I can say is thanks for watching. Hit that subscribe button if you would, please. And hey, spread the word. Share. Let everybody know that the channel's pretty cool. We got some videos. And until the next video, Driven to Compete, watch, like, subscribe.